Oh, no video. Where's my video gone? Can you come back up? There we go. That looks good. Hopefully you can hear me okay. So we'll check that. Yeah, that looks good. Good morning. It is 20 past 11 in London in the UK. And this is our 1100 in No Man's Sky. In No Man's Sky. Can't talk this morning. The morning snuffles are still with me. The coffee is from India. Yeah, this is an hour 1100 in No Man's Sky. My name is Mark. I'm your pilot, and I will be guiding you through the inky blackness of space, which today is green, and then a little bit of aquamarine. Here we are. Now, last night I already did all the production and freighters and all that stuff, so I've got an absolutely clean inventory. Did a production, sold some stuff, and we can go about the beautiful morning exploring and see what we can find. We've got a couple of expansion. Oh, ow! Expansion modules for my. Where's the space station? There you are. For my starship here, which I say I'll pop in. I don't think I will. I think I might save these for the next spaceship. Completely missed out. What an amateur. Oh, the embarrassment. Hey, Echaskech, good morning. How are you? It was awful, absolutely awful. I'm going to give it a 1 out of 10. I'm very rough on my landings. All right, I don't think my augmentation will be applied, or will it? Oh, it will. I can still go one row lower. So let's pop that on. More storage for the bubble gun. Actually looking very resplendent in this teal coloured space station. That looks very much at home. Where are we in the world? Where are we in space really? Well, we don't know. We're in the system of Arsuan Latjag. Oh yes, mate, look at that. It's nice to actually have one. As you know, in real life, I have no buttocks. This is me. Hello. Look at me sway. Look, that's the sashi. Yeah, there we go. All right. So we don't know where we are. We're in the middle of the Calypso galaxy somewhere. So we'll nip back to my capital ship, which is parked in a weird orientation compared to the space station, but that's alright, I can cope with that.
What does the dash say? Boy with the bubble gun.
That's the name of this ship. This is Boy with the Bubblegum. My squid ship. They're called squid ships in the world of No Man's Sky nomenclature, or otherwise known as an exotic. And it's one of my better ships. What we're going to do, quickly pop into my capital ship here and operate my planetary probe and see what we have. There's a humid planet, a hot planet, a frostbound planet, and a frozen planet. Should we go and have a look at the yeah, new Saison looks like a good idea. Let's pop in there. Alright, new Saison. It might even be this big one right here. It is. This is the night side by the looks of it. So let's get to the sunny side of the planet. There we are. Don't look directly in the sun, kids. It's a bit cloudy. Right. Nice gap in the clouds here. We have oceans by the looks of it. And a storm. Cool, visibility's poor this morning. There we go. We will fly to the south. Oh, north. We will fly away from the south. And we should be able to find some bases, I would have thought, on a planet like this. There we go. No landing spots, but we'll forgive them. Looks like it's just a flag. That means we might be able to summon the autophage. Give them some help. Oh, it's hot. Oh, some lively little creatures here in this morning. Let's get a picture of that one's butt. There we go. Oh, you're very close. Okay. Well, aren't they boisterous? Right, let's have a look around for some more animals. Oh, there's some more. Now, I'm aware that there's this wonderful electronica band called Echaskech, who spell it without no T's. On the label VLSI, they're on there. to think, how many albums have Echaskech done? Are you the same Echaskech as that famous electronica duo from London? Anything in the sky?
The very same.
Oh well, how about that? I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. I've got all your albums. Don't think much of your visuals though. You must excuse our very droll sense of humour, but I know very well that that's Echaskech, the electronica duo for London, because that's Don. I've known Don for, God, how long is it? Is it 20 years? No, it can't be 20 years. Maybe it is. Because I am their VJ. 21 years, oh my God. I am their VJ and occasional guitarist. Well, I can't see any more living animals around here. I'm going to scan some rocks and plants. Oh, this one. Big crawly thing. I'm surprised there aren't any flying things. But I literally cannot see anything. Oh, and figuratively. We should go for a quick swim, but it's just a small lake, isn't it? But we'll see. We'll have a look. There are some underwater living creatures. Thanks. Now, scanner, are you going to identify any of these? Teeming with life.
Superheated rainstorm, worst news due ever.
Superheated rainstorm. Come on, scanner, do your job. Obviously, that's not a slamming indictment into is it Martin Rimbaud? Robin Rimbaud. Yeah, I need to move a bit closer, I think. These big Welkian guys, come on. In the shallows, which means I can't really get a good scanner lock. Come on. Oh, you're a pain. Oh, you. There we go. Alright. We have found 8 out of 10 of the possible living things on this planet. Let's have a quick look and see what's left. Don't mind having a swim around. We do have a common flying daily species and rare underwater always active found in the north. Okay, rare always active found in the north. I like these guys, these are great. Yeah, have a creature pellet. And you'll reward me with some edible clusters. Crab apples. Oh, I've got some of those. Alright. if I can get on this little bit of rock, I can do a flick. There we go. So we want to get to the north and getting some water. All right, there's no need for that. How rude. Now if we pop myself back in my ship, I'll be able to see the Cartesian coordinates here, and we're plus, so we're in the north. Maybe some deeper water? Rather open water if possible. I feel we're getting into lake-like territories. Let's see if I can get a bit of a more of a... That looks good. That looks like... Oh, that's open sea, isn't it? Alright, let's put myself down here. It's not a bad little humid planet. I might as well pick up some oxygen while I'm at it. Who was that? I'm being nibbled away. Must be a some form of antagonistic life form. It's not you. Look at that, look at that. Nice sunrise, sunset. All right. Into the watery depths we go. Curly thing, we'll have one of those, thank you. Very nice. Looks like there's a base over there as well, which is what we'll head towards. No sign of it. Island here. Yeah, watching my health levels. So there's still an underwater beastie. Wee sleekly timorous beastie. Oh, this is a bit better. And what we want to see is that pesky red dot up here. Ooh. Rock formations rather reminiscent of post-war Henry Moore. Thanks. What's that? He's an artist that I've always enjoyed his work.
Been to Henry Moore's house.
Been to Barbara Hepworth's house in St Ives, but I don't think I've been to Henry Moore's. I'm going the wrong way. I don't want to go back to my ship. There was a base around, wasn't there? Oh, and that's the capital ship. There's my ship.
It's a good day out, gardens full of sculptures.
I love it. I love his work. Him and Barbara Hepworth. Post-war expressionism.
Cheap viewers on streamboo.com.
Oh, good old Streamboo. How are you doing?
WBKKSG 5 volts.
Still selling those good old stream pool free viewers. One day I'll get a conversation at you. I've lost where that flag was. There definitely was one. There, it's underwater. Looks like my life support's just about to run out. There's the flag. There is that one. Excellent, excellent. Let's crawl up the side of this cliff. And the one remaining fauna that's yet to be discovered is a diurnal flying looks like the sentinels are leaving me alone. Yeah, they seem okay. Good. Right. So we want to go back to the sunny side of the planet and finish off the fauna collection. So out into the inky blackness of space, which is today a vibrant shade of green. My favourite colour. Let's set the controls for the heart of the sun there. I don't think there was any geographic limitations to it. Just needs to be during daylight. Not a bad little planet, this. It's very nice. It's very tolerable. The storms aren't too bad. Not a paradise planet. There's a settlement. But definitely good enough. Alright. Here's a waypoint. Let's trigger that. Well, let's see if we can see anything in the sky. Oh, there it is. Yes, 10 out of 10. And 10 out of 10 means 2,500 nanites. Beautiful. What a way to start a game. But we'll also say hello to the autophage. You're hiding in here. Let's operate the waypoint. That'll give me one other place to go visit. Oh look, it's the autophage. What a surprise. Who shall we talk to? Construct Echaskech. Hello, pre-built entity. Construct Echaskech. Echaskech assesses me with a mixture of curiosity and caution behind their mechanical eyes. I really cannot talk this morning. I'll give them some lantidium. Thank you for the gift. In exchange, let me tell you a little eque. A lantidium. It is holy. Her whoosha helps us rebuild. Still obviously need some help with the language, so let's do that. Let's trigger his response again. Practice language. Request dialect help. Echaskech presents a list of symbols and each seeming to represent the word I might learn. I will learn a aggression symbol. I don't do these very often. And I learned the word disconnected. Thanks. How about some assistance? Can we help with you in any other way? Oh yes, I'll take that. Repair a lost autophage. We'll start that mission. Where are we going? 40-minute walk. I think we'll take the car. One minute 12, we can do better than that. Let's get up into the thinner atmospheres. There we go. Close. We can walk from here. Oh, that's not helping. There he is. Autophage NMP150UW88. How the devil are you? Oh, you don't look great. Two, 6, 12, 60, 120, 360, 2520, 540, 554040, 720, 720. Multiples of 12, isn't it? So first is 3, then 2, then 5, and 5 and 3, and then it goes crazy. Have some lantidium. Thank you. Thank you. Well, as long as I can make you happy. Yes, Sentinel, are you completely ignoring me? You are. Good. Let's go back to my ship. nip back to the autophage over here. Higher in the atmosphere, I think. There we go. Maybe we'll do another mission. Hello, mate. All right. Yeah, I repaired you, mate. Yippee. Thank you. Yeah, I'm the one who just... He assesses me with a mix of curiosity and caution behind their eyes. We'll leave because we've helped you out. But you, reassembled construct Ackle. Like your mast, it's a bit scary with the skull on top of it. If I blink, I can almost detect a faint purple glow, a shadowy afterimage of where the autophage still stands. That's the Atlantidium working. Have a spool of nanocables. Oof. This is unexpected, thank you. You know, not all of us were divergent before Korvax Prime was Etulia, but none of us were Ixua on the convergence now. It is a choice to be together. Again, not sure why they seem to be Welsh, but it just seems to happen. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. What about you? How can I help you? 220 rusted metal? Oh, yeah, this guy knows it. He wants some rusted metal. Well, we shouldn't assume, Dom, we shouldn't assume. And as I already have 220 rusted metal on me, I love to carry rusted metal on me. Yeah, better? That made him happy. Let's have a look on my progress chart with the autophage. How are we getting on? More missions, more shards to be harvested, more repairs and more fluency. That was 2. We've talked to you. Any other autophage around? Doesn't look like it. Well, you're hiding a few. There's another guy. Oh, Construct Leightonsburg. That's where you live, isn't it, Dom? Hello, is that pre-built Anthony Flesh carapace? Oh, note 11. The improvised shell of the autophage creaks and pops as they regard me. Well, I know I'm onto a hot thing here. Let's offer some assistance. Thank you. I am going to repair another lost autophage. Let's hope it is a different lost autophage, not the same one I've just repaired. Well, this one's 51 minutes away by foot, so perhaps not. I just do seem to be in a very similar orientation as the last one. Maybe you're leaving a trail of autophage on your journey, like on the Oregon Trail. Once we've done this, we'll go on to that minor settlement. I think we'll jump into the inky blackness of space and see where it takes us. About 250 units this way. Hello, mate. Can't see it. 140, still heading in the right direction. There you are. Recycled unit. My Greek lettering is awful. Bit of sodium nitrate. Bit of dihydrogen jelly. Yes, recycled unit. Theta? It's not theta. Delta? I don't know. 124816. Have some Atlantidium, that should help you out. Thank you. 11th. That's very nice. You alright? You'll sort yourself out from here on in, will you? Cool. Now, where did I leave my ship? Apologies for being bunged up. Yeah, the spring pollination is definitely affecting me. Let's get back out into here, maybe a bit further out into space. There we go. As you're here, Dom, your dates do overlap completely with Andy's. I'll send you a text after this. And I don't think it would be right for me to charge you to do both, because I'll be doing a half job on both of your occasions. But yeah, I'll give you a chat. Maybe I'll give you a call later on this evening. I mean, I think it's more about what level of care do you want, right? For your boys. I mean, both your cats are very easy to look after. But anyway, I'll talk later on. Alright, let's visit this minor settlement. Looks like they've done a decent thing and set up a parking spot. That's nice, thank you. I'm just going to collect the flag here. Nothing more. Oh yeah. Well, has he got a shop? Oh, he is. Hello, Assistant Mikon Vor. How are you? Alright. The trader looks weak, but they have a cunning air about them. They spin a data pad towards me and see that they're selling multi-tool components. The prices, however, are eye-watering. Friend, the Planetary Technology Sales Geek greets you. A multi-tool technology blueprint for a fair price. fair. They're eyeing me with wary interest, just waiting to see if I'll bite. No, I'm not interested. I've got a great knotty tool. Look at this staff. Did you see my staff? Look how wonderful it is. Technology merchant Vedlaski. How are you? What have you got for sale? I will take a couple of wiring looms off you. I'll take some semiconductors off you as well, actually. I've got a feeling I need some hydraulic wiring, so I might take that. Definitely don't need anything else, I don't think. Cool, thanks a lot. Where's your flag? There it is. Claim the flag. Well, this place was Point Tullus. Very nice. What a nice, quiet, relaxing place. Into the inky blackness of space. It's just, yeah, what a beautiful aquamarine it is today. Let's return back to my capital ship. And continue on our journey. It does look like I'm producing a lot of off-gassing. What I'll do is take these. No, not the dream antenna. No, alright, okay. Completely separate plan. I still have expansion on this ship to use, and then I can start working on this one. Morning, everybody. Morning, 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 morning. Oh, he just put his data pad away. I waved at him. Obviously, he's not looking at something official. Let's have a look at the map. So here we are at Arswangjag, and we are going to carry on our journey towards the centre, which is that purple dot over there. We're currently about 503,000 light years away. For those who are not fully up to speed with No Man's Sky, every one of these little dots is a star system. Every single one of those star systems has planets. It is utterly vast. Galaxies are about 700,000 light years across. And they are absolutely teeming with life. Okay, it looks like we've got a couple of black hole systems we can reach. Saturgy is just out of jump range. Saturque 5, the fifth Saturque, But there is this one here, Vodapone. It is a GEC system, it is high tech, that's not bad, and it is high conflict. It is a G-class yellow star. It has some anomalous behaviour. There is water there, which means there is a good chance of a paradise planet. Alright, let's walk there. And because it's got a black hole, that means we can continue the journey. I'm thinking of changing the colour of my warp engines. I'm not sure of the green. I think my capital ship is a bit too green. Alright, we're here. Let's activate the planetary probe. What do we got? Echakech, which is bountiful, arid, bubbling. I do like a bubbly planet. Rocky, a temperate moon, arid moon. That gives us quite a lot of chances, doesn't it? Well, not chances, just opportunities. Nothing too aggressive. I do think we'll go visit Gory 94/M5. And definitely Echakech 10. Some aggressive sentinels on Nezov 7, which I might leave. So we've got an arid, two arids, and a rocky planet. And a temperate moon. It just sounds a bit dull, but yeah, activity is fine. So these three I think might be worth a visit. Labyrinth Beta, Ogori 94/M5, and Echakech 10. Cool. Let's be on our way. Did we pick anything up? I don't think we did. Oh, we did a bit of bobs. So some crab apples, they can pop into the larder. Some sodium, that can go into the starship. Hydraulic wiring, I should say. Oh, which I don't need. Oh well. I need solar mirrors. And a home Excel. Okay. I picked up those semiconductors as well. Going the wrong way. Pop them in there. They're only really useful, the semiconductors, is to turn them into superconductors, so we might as well do that now. There we go. Let's get 3 enriched carbon out. Turn them into superconductors. There we go, that makes the storage a little simpler. Okay, shall we nip out? Alright, Tolga Utan. Let's try and find my ship. It's over here. This will be my next spaceship project. I've got to find a good name for it. It's not staying as shielded as the Ancients, I'll tell you that. Alright, let's see what's out there. There's a black hole. But I think we can do some discovery first. Do love a bubbling planet. Very simple in its resources, so I don't think there's going to be a lot of fauna around. Looks kind of rocky from the outside. Yeah. We're flying south. Okay. Well, there's a boundary anomaly. These big wheel things, I've never seen them on anything else apart from boundary anomalous planets. They don't really do anything. Oh, we've got we've got bleeding bubble life forms. I think these are pretty, but I don't like the fact that they're constantly dropping blood from their anus. I presume it's their anus. As long as they're happy. Yeah. That's probably the only living thing here, so we'll collect that. It looks so pretty, but then you get close and you see this dripping red fluid. I mean, maybe that's the propulsion mechanism. It's sort of an off gas. That's nice. Cool, nice. We've got a lot of picture of me on
You're sort of an off gas.
I am. It's true. My true identity is some form of off-gassing. Let's see if we can get a picture of me with the gravitational, the boundary thing in the background. Where shall I put myself? Oh, I don't know what to do with myself. That looks nice. Camera. Kind of nice. Let's move the sun. Oh, hello. I like that. That looks good. Give it a bit more alignment. Cool, that's nice. I will take a picture because, as you all know, it'll last longer. Yeah, nice. Yeah. Let's sort that out. Put some life support jelly in my suit. While I'm here, I'll quickly top up my other screening. Oh, hot heat protection is low. Very low. Lovely. Alright, that's the end of that one. Let's move on. It would be bizarre if we were to find life on another planet, but only one form of life on that planet. I mean, obviously, it's difficult to work out or calculate what diversity does look like on other planets when we do discover life, and we definitely will discover life, I think, within the next century. It may not be intelligent or, little green men, but I think there's a very, very good chance we're going to find some form of microbial life on Europa or Enceladus. And that's, in the next 10 years, we'll visit those. And our own expansion into our own solar system is robotic. It is, yes, we've been to the moon with humanity, but we've kind of given up on that idea. We use robots, drones, to do our exploring for us because they are more reliable. And can survive the journeys much longer. And yes, a more informed, more... There's a settlement. Can we park? Maybe a more advanced species will work out how to travel through the inky blackness of space without going insane over the distances that are evolved. But if we do get intelligent life here, it is likely to be robotic. It's going to be artificial. And I just don't think they're going to be likely to want to alienly probe us. I mean, maybe that's just their thing, which reminds me of a very weird story in the early 1970s, and you can look this one up. Around Chicago, there was a house thief who focused, I think, on college dorms and college students. His name is Michael Kenyon. Ow! All right, calm down, you. Have a pellet. I am a visitor to your world, and that's how you treat me. Just want a nice screech pellet. And so yes, he used to do house robbery, house invasion. But his calling card, his MO, would be he would then give his victims an enema. For those of you who don't know what an enema is, it is colonic irrigation. A douching or a washing of the, I don't know, there's another one who's going to come over and give me some hassle. Yeah, all right, there you go. Like your fur. When he was arrested, he was caught and tried But on the subject of this invasion of...
Is he caught brown-handed?
I'm not sure. I don't know how he was actually caught, but he couldn't be charged for the enemies. There was no crime. He was not committing a crime at the time. All right, should we have a look and see what's inside this settlement? What's my weaponry? All right, now I'm going to use the bolt caster. I recently upgraded it. Okay, this is the buckle facility. What are you making? I approached the terminal with something deep within the complex malfunction. I approached the terminal, but something deep within the complex is malfunctioning. Surfaces feel hot to the touch. Hidden machinery, clanks and whirs, and alert sounds. Warning, high temperature. Warning, high temperature. The alarm rings in my ear. A bead of sweat rolls down my forehead. Well, I'll engage the coolant chamber network. Seems like the right thing to do. Numbers on the terminal display begin to stabilize. Red flashing symbols morphing into a calming blue array of light. Normal operations have resumed, and I have access to the facility's main control panel. I should be able to alter the production to my own benefit. I'd like a Big Mac and fries. What do I want? Do I want? Yeah, go on. Let's have one of those.
High temperature -.
Warning, high temperature. Electraskech are an utterly bizarre band. He's a performance artist in New York. And you know the little... I can't remember, Dom, if I've told you this boring little fact about high voltage. The backing vocals for the track is Jack White, uncredited. He plays the female voice. Oh, well, look, there's another bass over there. When we touch, when we kiss. Really does show my issue with impatience. But 14 seconds, something else there. What's that? I think it's just some star brambles. Oh, it's a trade terminal. Well, I suppose I'll land. Blistering floods. Hello, Jack. Not sure we can see much from this elevated position. There's another base I saw heading that way. How hot is it? 130 degrees C. For those of you who want that worked out in Fahrenheit, it's very hot indeed. Alright, the storm is clearing. There's another life form. There are only 7 forms of life on this planet. That seems very achievable. Can't see anything more from here. Kind of flashy spaceship, this one. Nice trawler. Fighter. I will scan some trees. Alright, I don't think we see any more life forms from up here. We will nip over to that other settlement that was on the way. I think it was... Oh, goddamn pirates. Alright. Let's see these... Let's seek these guys out. That's one of them down. It's 4 pirates. Pirate... Two. The Director of Raiding. We'd like to welcome our new Director of Raiding, Say Cop. Well, he didn't do very well, did he? Another Director of Raiding. They must be vying for the same position. Must be tough to get promotions within pirate networks. Well, you can always watch Our Flag Means Death for more information on that. Okay. There was another base. It popped up on my scope, I'm sure. Let me... There. Oh. Didn't mean to... sort that out. Do have a delivery coming very shortly. So I might have to pause the stream. Oh. What? Where did that base go? Not over there. Alright. Can we land? That's my squadron still escorting me so they can disappear off to... Oh, this is nice. Look at this! Labyrinth Beta. Very pretty. We got you? No. Rifle. So that's 5 of 7. This is a... sounds like it's an abandoned settlement. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. You can tell that by the spooky music. Temperature is increasing, which means a storm is brewing. I'm sure they announced it. Some rainbows over there. Let's have a look at what's left on the list. There is an uncommon flying daily, diurnal, and a rare underground always active, my least favourite type of thing to find. Because it means finding one cave networks, then finding the right cave network. No Sentinel. That's got that rare thing in. It can take forever. Well, not literally forever. That's the majority of forever. And I can't see a cave network, and the visibility is going to be poor, so I might move on. Which sounds lazy, because it is. But with storms, the visibility is going to be poor for me to. Well, there's another couple of bases. Maybe they've got. This is a waypoint, which means the autophage. That is very close to the waypoint. Again, can't see a cave entrance. See a rock. Alright fella, I see you. I know you're angry. Have a creature pellet, there we go. Alright, give me a sec, I just need a quick couple of minute break, then I'll be back. And we're back. Okay. There's the flying thing. Oh, that just means the KB thing is just the only thing left. There might be a cave over there. Come on, let's be lucky. Roll them bones. Yes, it's got an entrance. Doesn't look very deep. Ow! Alright, look. Have a creature pellet. It does look to be a bit more of a cave entrance that way. Let's pop this open. I'll scan this, yeah, a rock that looks like an anus. Again, we have that. Hello. Who's that? I think that's something on the surface. Yeah. Well, at least we're in from the weather. Sure, I'll identify that rock. No red dots though. And this is the problem with trying to find. I know there's that guy over there, but shaking his tail feather. But he's not what I'm looking for. No, you can go away. Let's put on the mining beam. What? That? Oh, that's Pamalite, of course. I feel I'm reaching the end of this. Oh no, it goes on. Good. I do like a bit of spelunking. But trying to find a rare life form is going to be problematic. And have I got better good things to do with my time? No, I don't. I don't have anything better to do with my time than this. For your enjoyment, ladies and gentlemen. Let's build myself an exit. Right, we're going to move on. Let's try and see whether we can find a couple of other places that might have a cave entrance. We'll operate the waypoint. That'll give us another place to discover. I couldn't see anything on the view there. Shall we say hello? Yeah. Refabricated, oh, I've lost his name. The constructive life form examines me as I approach, assessing my exosuit, my multi-tool. I'd like to practice my language, please. I pause to think, and refabricated construct Mikova does likewise. I would like to request dialect help. The refabricated construct Bekova is pleased to share their language. What should we have? Technology symbol. I learned the word scrap. Scraps? I'm sorry. Scraps can't come on the flight with us. Alright. Nothing. Too obvious. Let's go over here. There's some parking, which is nice. Apologies for my snuffles. We'll pick up the flag. Oh great, more navigation data, just what I need. Hello, Specialist Suno. How can I help you? The trader looks weak, but have a cunning air about him. Again? They spend the data pad towards me and see that they're selling multi-tool components. However, their prices are blistering. Yes, I'm not interested in your high-priced multi-tool technology blueprints. They eye me with a wary interest, waiting to see if I'll bite. Nope, not interested, mate. This guy, however, Suju, hello, how are you? Good to see you. You look related to this guy, other guy. Technology Mutant Suju's wares include blueprints for craftable technology, as well as many of the components required to craft them. Welcome to the best shop in system, friend. Sell blueprints and components. Let's have a look at your components. A few hermetic seals wouldn't go amiss. What else was there? Solar mirrors. That's what I was looking for. Amino chambers are fine. I'll take your nitrogen salt as well. And that wiring loom. Thank you very much. Well, I might as well get in the ship, and rather than standing out in this bad weather. Let's pop those up into my freighter. There you are. And hermetic seals. Yeah. So we still need a solar mirror. And that'll be full. That'll be nice. This can pop into here. Am I going to bother looking for this cave? It would help if it wasn't so misty. Tell you what, one more unauthorized landing here, just to pick up that condensed carbon crystal here. Oh, well, that was the wrong weapon. There's a cave there. Let's give it a go. There is no cave here. It was a complete illusion. Any chance of the weather improving so I can improve my visibility? No? Come on. Come on. There we go. If that isn't manifesting what you to believe, want you to see in the world, I don't know what is. It's quite literally. Still can't see any caves. We'll have a wander around in no particular direction. How about towards this cliff? More chance of a cave entrance? No? Anyone? I have a rather pained expression on my face because this is a bit painful to aimlessly wander around just looking for a cave that might not even have the species spawning inside of it. That's a shadow. This rock, I think you'll find it is Subabite. Yeah. Oh, hello. It is an actual cave. That looks closed off. Thanks. Well, it's not a very big cave. All right, I'm going. No. Caves? Anyone? No? I can't. No, I'm not seeing any. It's not like there aren't. There are many, but it's going to make it hard to find. So I'm going to return. I'll pick up this. So it's not a completely wasted journey. Is that a cave? No, just a shadow. Alright, let's move on. No creature bonus for you. No soup for you. Alright. That's 2 of the 3 planets we wanted to check out. Let's put myself back in the ship. Let's put myself back in the ship. There we go. Just going to move out to a more neutral location. That's that rocky planet. That's the moon we've just been on. Where are the other planets? Oh, over here. We have Ewich, yeah. Described as bountiful. So we might have a wander around Ewich 10. See if we can find all the creatures. And then we will do a derelict freighter. Oh, we've still got some coffee left. Oh, isn't that nice? My sincere apologies about just looking at my phone when I was doing that, but I am tracking a delivery. Oh, this looks nice. Oh, what a beautiful planet. We're flying south. There's a flag there, might as well land and take it. Very nice. We're in the Sionkers Enclave, of course. Let's see what life we can find. Another winkle. Tiny fish. Is it a crab? It's a crab. There's these guys. Something over there. That's 4 out of 14. Might as well scan some plants and rocks while we're at it. Don't do no harm. Oh, it's even more. Looks like there's a rock in between them and me, so let's just swim quickly around. We have a sort of hybridization of it's a sort of shrimp. Yeah. But I bet they taste nice. Look at that. Scan that here. Look at this guy. Okay, well that's, I think 4 or 5 species underwater, which on a planet with a diversity of 14 is pretty good. That might mean them all. I'm going to get out of the water and have a quick look. There are storms. I'm in one right now. But let's see what else I've got. 3 rare ground always active, a mostly nocturnal ground liver. Rare flying. There's still 1 underwater animal. Flying, flying, flying. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flying. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 flying, another underwater one, and the rest are ground. 1 is only active at night, or mostly active at night. Any flying things in this? Yes. Oh, they look nice. That's 3 flying things. Do love a bouncer. So we're down to 5 things. 1 is still underwater. So I might go for another swim. Temperature's not too extreme. 85 during a storm. Let's see what it's like during better weather. Oh, very pleasant. Well, 15 degrees is a bit chilly. For those of you who want that in Fahrenheit, that's cardigan weather. You definitely need a jacket. I mean, some people are still going to be wandering around in shorts at 15 degrees, but they're, you know, those weird people who always wear shorts no matter what the weather is. No sign of any life form. I feel I should find deeper water though. It's kind of shallow here. There was another question mark there. Oh, it's you. That helps. Let's keep swimming. It's not that crab thing. Hello, crab thing. Well, there's another flag over there, so can I tag it? No. But it's kind of southerly, southwest southerly? No, southerly. Um, and just before I decide on the swim, I'm just going to check to see whether I am dead right. There's still, yes, there's still a rare underwater, always active. Still another flying one. And then we've got 1, 2, 3 ground ones to find. One at night. Okay, let's go swimming. It's still kind of shallow. There's that flag. I'll use my jetpack to get over there. Oh well, that's the flag we picked up originally. Ooh, there you are. Oi, come here. Still need it, that underwater. We still haven't got the nocturnal. Okay. Which way shall I swim? Answering the question, if you think a life form could develop just as the top of a fungus that could hover around. Hello! How are you? You hungry? Look, have some food. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, it was. It was. Do we want some honey from this guy? Do we? Go on then. Yeah, sticky honey. So there's still an underwater life form I don't have. So I'm going to carry on swimming. Go for some deeper water. There's a good old armoured clam. Which, according to the rules of No Man's Sky, are not living beings. Come on, fishy, 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 fish. I wonder what that fishy did.
That went wherever I did go.
But wherever I did go. Fish, fishy, fishy, fish. My apologies. A little-known comedy troupe called was it Monty Python, I think? Strange name. They won't go far with a name like that. Monty Python's Flying Circus. Come on, you rare underwater, always active species. Do like these sack kelp. Oh, this is frustrating. No, I think it's worth a bit more of a swim. Oh, I've got a citizen dispute to sort out at Atlantis Crossing. That's waiting for me. Still can't see it. See, that's obviously a form of life. I mean, I don't think that behaviour could be found in a mineral world or even a plant world, but it's not the one we want. Ah, there it is. Ah, it's an eel. Hello, dude. Nice. All right. Well, that's that done. Let's now concentrate on. I should be able to bring my ship to me now, right? You can land there, come on. You're a big ship now. You can land on water. Now you've got your aqua projector installed. Alright, so what we wanted to focus on now is land. I really can't tell which way I'm going. I'm heading south, but am I heading towards the landmass? Possibly. There looks to be a mountain in the distance. Here we are. That ran out rather quickly. No bases to see. That's water. Tell you what, it'd be really good if the storm cleared up about now so I could see what I was doing. You know, any time now would be good. I'm manifesting destiny. Hello, Destiny. It's a bit of land here. It's just a bit, how do I describe it? Island in nature. And there's nothing in the creature catalogue to suggest that that's what I need. So, more land the better. We will land on top of this nice little mesa-like island. And have a look around. Might as well scan some rocks. There's a red dot. Sorry, red rock. Come here. Look at you. Look how tiny you are. Hello. This is an adult of its species. Very nice. I'm fine for honey, mate. Thanks. So that leaves 2 more to find. 2. Let me put in front of that on the camera. There we go. 2.
Honey planets. MMMMM.
MMMMM. Rare ground, always active. Rare ground, always active. 2 of them. It shouldn't be too hard to find. I mean, there's one of them. He's a roller with bioluminescence. Hello, are you running away from me? Elderly. Likes stinging leaves, don't we all? You should come to England. We specialise in stinging leaves. What sort of... Ooh! Aren't you wobbly? Shall we prize off an extrusion? Alright. Bone nuggets. I think that's one of the regional favourites of the McDonald's menu, I believe. Bone nuggets. Or is it one of the lesser known characters from the Mad Max universe? What you need to go and do is go and check out Bone Nugget. He's got what you're looking for. So, one more animal type, and it's rare ground, always active. Oh, yeah. Rare ground, always active. We don't know what it looks like. We're just going to have to wander around aimlessly till we find it. Isn't it fun? We will scan some rocks while we're here, because you shouldn't be fooled by the rocks that I've got. Because I'm still Marky from the block. Which way? Should we go south? Yeah. Hear creature sounds. They are quite bizarre. I don't think I've seen a flying fungal headed creature. They do remind me of one of the creatures from Star Trek, the original series, and they were obviously quite desperate to come up with weird life forms. It was kind of like a gelatinous frisbee that would stick to the backs of creatures. Well, cast members. I think it would kill them, if I remember rightly. Yet no sign. Should we have some heptabeads? Impulse beans. Let's pick up those. Now that, come on, you can't. My head is kind of distracted by this flying thing, and I can't really get the... Nah, it's not a good shot. looks nice. Let's see if I can get it in shot. No. Try that again. Oh, how annoying. Oh, can you not just wait? Come on. We'll definitely move the sun. Let's bring it around to sunrise. How's that for light? Needs a little bit more. Can we move you over here? Nice, not getting better. That's kind of nice. Now we just need to find the right sort of angle to get this guy in. Thing is, I might have to cut him out. Well, that's not bad. A few more clouds. What does the bloom do? Is that just the radiation? There we go. And I would like those. Yeah, let's get long focal length. That looks kind of nice. Save effects. Take a screenshot. Anything, I just don't like my particular placement in that, but that's fine. All right, we're still missing one rare ground, always active. Come on. Giving you plenty of time for you to res. Might as well take this bush. Another bush. Let's land up this settlement. Let's see if well, I can get a flag out of it at least. Sergey. Come on, red dots. Come on. Once I find you, I'll be off. I promise. I won't be hanging around. I'm literally just nothing up there that I've not seen already. Oh, I'm not going to have two planets beat me. Ooh. Just got a craving for hot cross buns. Oh, there's a flag. It's on a tiny little island though. It'll do. All flags are worth collecting. So this is Onza Forest. Well, I think you're missing out on one of the key requirements that I would consider this to be considered a forest. I mean, could you be a forest of something else apart from trees? Is this a tiny forest for ants? Obviously, on a small rock like this, it would be very remarkable. Very remarkable. It would be remarkable. I know I'm wasting fuel doing... Alright, okay, fine. Well, I was going to land there, but not now. Hello, guys. Can I follow you for a bit? We're flying west. That will help. I really could do with another landmass. Let's get out in the inky blackness of space. See if we can move away from this archipelago kind of structure and onto proper landmass. Bubbling and twisting and writhing beneath me. This looks better. Definitely more landmass-y. Let's see if we can find a settlement. Oh, come on, why don't want people to live here? It's lovely. I mean, yeah, sure, you need to like the colour blue, but temperature's nice, storms aren't too bad. Oh, there's one. And it's a transmission tower. By the looks of it. Oh, missed the parking. Oh gosh, no, no, not like that. I've been playing this game for 1100 hours, you know. And I still fly into trees. That's no testament of the game. That's because I'm an ancient. Old. 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 Old man. All we want is to find this. It's not much to ask. A rare, ground-living species. Oh, it's not what we want, but it's something over there. It's a rock. Yeah, when you are, travelling around No Man's Sky, looking for fauna and flora and all that stuff, it is worthwhile waiting a little bit just to see whether they appear, because the game engine definitely seems to prioritize living beings last in its render. But I don't think we're finding anything. We will pop into the this building here, because it's got a tower. It means it's either an observatory or a transmission tower, and when activated they will give you another location to go to, and yeah, it's kind of fun. We should say hello to Navigator Favejomk. Sure. How are you? The trader looks weak. Oh God, it's the multi-tool scam again. They have a cunning air about them. They spin a data pad towards me and see that they are selling multi-tool components. The prices, however, are eye-watering. Friend, the Planetary Technology Sales Geek greets you. A multi-tool technology blueprint for a fair price. They eye me with a wary interest, waiting to see if I'll bite. I will not, because I don't need your crappy technology upgrades. What I will do, if you don't mind, is just operate this transmission tower. A red light on the transmission tower console throws light on a distress call readout. Simultaneously, an image of a craft violently pirouetting through this planet's upper atmosphere is beamed holographically into my visor. Amazingly, the ship does not break up on re-entry, but instead falls to the ground like a stone. Sounds like a great ship. An automated distress beacon can be heard, and if I can break its encryption, I can find the crash site and, however unlikely as it is, look for survivors. Okay. Let's see if we can break this encryption. So the difference between 1 and 3 is 2, 3 and 4 is 1, then 3, then 4, then 5. That's kind of weird that it goes 2, 1, 3, 4, 5. I think it's going to be a difference of 6, which would be 24, but that's not right. Oh, right, okay. So 1 plus 3 is 4, 3 plus 4 is 7, 7 plus 11 is 18, and 11 and 18 would be 29. And that one made me think a bit. Distress signal coordinates discovered. Okay, well, we'll go over there. Nice plant. These mushrooms do enjoy the, I can't call them, oh! I can't see it, but it's there. It's a wheeler. Can we see it? No, it's gone. Well, how about that? Very rare. Glad we stopped now. Claim the flag. Let's go over to that distress beacon. She's just over here, not far. Look like it's a hauler of some description. Small problem with it being on fire, but we can fix that. Cool, okay. Well, let's sort out the distress beacon. The black box reveals the ship is stained with the blood of at least 2 species. Viking warriors pursued the pilot across 3 systems before blasting them out of the sky. There were 2 individuals on board, a traveller and a Viking mech priest. Injured, the player fled from their enemies, transmitting data before they left. It appears that this priest was some kind of fugitive. I'm not going to report the fugitive. We'll analyze the black box signal. I attempt to analyze the black box signal using my scanner. My exosuit begins to spit out error message, warning me to cease my scanning. The equipment appears to be linked to another universe. I find something, an object caught between worlds. I pull at it. And I get a plasma launcher model. Fine. Let's sell that at the space station. Meanwhile, let's have a look at ZG7 Takatama. C-class ship. Sure, let's compare and claim. And we can sell it. We can flip this ship really quickly. Because I think we're done here. Let's claim the registry bonus, which is, well, sorry, I did it a bit too quickly there, but I think it's 250 per species, so 2,500, 3,500 nanites. Not too shabby. Where's my ship? There we are. Right. Let's nip off to my capital ship. My crew will come down and pick up the ship for me and transport it back to my capital ship. They're very good like that. Whee! Really? What threat? Behind me. Should we go blow another director? Pirate directors. I'd love to read the press release. Let's speed up my engines. 39 seconds. Can we do a bit quicker? See, if I use my pulse drive too strong there. I will zoom past. I think we're just going to have to wait the 23 seconds before we get there. Infra knife engaged. 15 seconds to target. Stay on engines. 8. Ready to switch to shields. 2, 1, go. Oh, I was so close. Sure. Do we want to have a look at this arid planet? It looks kind of interesting. In that...
Dispatched with ruthless efficiency.
Thank you very much, Tom. I appreciate that. Let's have a quick stop off on Nezv. The 7th Nezv. This Nezv is different from all the other 6 before it, in that it's classified as an arid planet, but that looks to me from space it's kind of wet. Nothing in my approach is changing that opinion. It's going to be hot, probably. Yeah, definitely giving the oh, this is why we don't want to come here. The Sentinels are going to be a pain. Not going to stop here for long because come on, scan. No? Oh, that was so close. You, yes. Flying bug. Ow. Another red diver there, not too far away. There is a sentinel nearby. And I think he might have, but he was only white on his scanning, so there he is, he's running towards me now. I'm just looking at things, you don't need to worry about me. Oh, I'm caught, there we go. Where did I put my ship? Let's get out of here. If the Sentinels don't want me here, I'm not going to hang around. That peachy sky's nice though. All right, okay. Well, I think we've done well. been a nice little system, this, but I think I should go and throw myself into a small black hole. We'll blow up some asteroids if we do it, but let's go! That's my 2001 impersonation. Dave. So where's this black hole going to take me? Straight into a freight pirate battle. Let's sort this guy out. Let's get under the shields. Blow up his engines. Alright, now let's not worry about those missiles. Oh, bad flying by me. That's what you want. Get into the trench, blow up their shields. This seems to me like the best way of attacking these pirate freighters. I'm going to keep my priority on balanced. No, on shields, my apologies. Blow up their engines and then concentrate on the two trenches and blow up their shields. The only thing I've not really been able to sort out is recruiting pirate freighters, which maybe it's a bug, I'm not sure. Last shield generator? Alright. Yeah, so blow up their engines first, clear out the trenches of their shield generators, and that will render the pirate freighter into a vulnerable state, which means you can board it and oops, negotiate for a bounty. Let's see what you got. This is a C-class freighter. Not necessarily. I'm not interested in the freighter itself. Oh, Viking, he won't be happy. Righteous thief. On Perigal. Armed demand tribute. They give me 6 million units. Any nice ships in their bay? I don't think so. Alright, so we've just jumped into a black hole, into this new system. And it says, it says approach pirate frigates to negotiate or to recruit survivors. But you do that, and they don't say anything. It's not like you can start a conversation with them. So they're not interested. Do we blow it up? One less freighter to be destroyed. I tell you what we'll do is we'll have a look at my where are they? Outlaw standing. So I'm on 32 to 50 on freighters plundered. I'm going to blow up the freighter, might as well. Watching my heat. Does that count towards my pirate bounty bonus? I don't think it does. No. I have to do it within a pirate system and on one of their missions, I think. Which isn't bad. It's just, it's interesting to know what you need to do it. Alright, okay. We are now in a very, very different area of space from where we were. We're in Oroboriok, which is conflict level 2. We've got a mining economy 2-star run by the Viking, and I'm under 500,000 light years from the center now. So let's bring in my capital ship. I'm going to take a leisurely flight in. Just going to check on my delivery. Well, the driver is on his way to delivery pots 76 on his route. I say his, I should say they. Who's to know? There's the ship I rescued. We could go and flip this one quickly. So let's repair the essentials. Just 3 things you need to repair to get the ship to a minimum flight condition. That is the shield, the launch thrusters, and the pulse engine. That will get it to a point where it can fly. And then we can fly it to the space station. Oh, its maneuverability is awful. Now that's a nice landing. A good slow hand, 1 full rotation, internal, I mean, there's some extra level of difficulty when you're using such a crappy ship, but 6.5? That seems a bit much. 6.4. Let's go with 6.4. Alright, let's salvage analysis this ship. It's worth 2 million. Might as well grab it. Thank you. I seem to be sliding across the floor like Michael Jackson. What's going on here, No Man's Sky? Why is that? Why are ships... Oh, go away. Stop it. Stop staring. Why is that ship just disappearing through the floor? What's going on? That's not right, is it? Ow! I don't like this base. It's not acting right. I'm out of here. No. Really? You let a pirate in your space station? The other one still seems to be in the actual space station, doesn't it? Yeah. Well, I can't attack him if you're harbouring them, so what was the point? Yeah, they're inside the space station. I can't do anything about that. No wonder the space station's acting anomalous if it's allowing pirates to land. Says nothing about his own pirate status. Are you saying I can't even... Oh, God. What a mess. It's still acting weird. Alright, I'm going to go back aboard. It's a 4.5. This system is not acting normally. Now, in other video games, you might feel you have the right to complain that things are not acting normally, but the law of No Man's Sky is this is not actual reality. This is a simulation, and all problems with your perception of reality are to do with the implementation of the simulation. It is not real. You are not real. It is not real. We are not real. Everything is not real. Everything is called from the imagination of the Atlas, the primary computer which creates the whole of No Man's Sky. Well, at least I'm aboard my freighter now. Let's tidy some things up. File away these bits and bobs I've picked up along the way. Can you hear that? That was my stomach. If you could hear a sort of guttural rumbling of epic proportions just then, that was my stomach. They can go into here. more nano cables. Maybe I've got a slot for you. Kind of. Not really. I'm going to sell you. There's no need to keep hold of that many nano cables. All of these upgrades can be sold. They're C-class. They won't really help me. We've got some more navigation data, which can go there. Ooh. Excuse me. Yes, it is boring playing No Man's Sky. That's the predominant emotion that you get when you play No Man's Sky. Shall we have a look at what this star system holds? We have a grassy planet. We have a decaying nuclear planet. A dusty moon. I remember her from the 60s. And a tropical planet. Well, that seems nice. Itusl Delta. But before we move on, I'm going to nip back to my settlement all the way back in Hilbert Galaxy and resolve this citizen conflict, the trials and tribulations of the Overseer, and that will be 2 hours at least, and we'll probably call it a day at that point. Leave ourselves in this position to explore those new planets. There will be some gameplay tonight. I installed a game last night. I'm kind of looking for something to play in the evenings. I don't really want to play No Man's Sky twice a day. It's fine, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's, you know, I'd like to play something else. And no, I've been playing the Stanley Parable on my own at night, and I finished that. It's, if you like storytelling and choose your own adventure games, it is that. It is a game in which you are trying to explore every single potential path from start to finish. That's the object of the game, and it's surreal, and it also is about the work-life balance and also about computer gaming, yada yada yada. But yeah, if you get a chance to play the Stanley Parable, play it. You'll never see buckets the same way. No shooting, no other human interaction in the game. It is just you wandering around an abandoned office. And I loved every moment of it. It was really good fun. But yeah, finished that. So was looking for something else to play. And obviously Assassin's Creed Shadows is coming out in a couple of days. Thursday this week. But I can't afford to play that. That's a 70 quid investment. And I'm hoping that it will reduce the cost of Mirage, which is the last installment in the Assassin's Creed universe. And I might buy that if it's cheap. If it drops down to like 20 quid, then maybe I'd buy that. We'll play that. But in the meantime, I found something else. I'm trying to remember what it's called. A time loop based sort of Groundhoggy Day space game. Called Returnal. and it was on the PlayStation Plus list of games as one of the highlights. Now they're dubious. Obviously, that's just Sony trying to sell you. Well, not even sell you because they're free, but encourage you to play games more. Which they and one of these games might be. Yeah, it might be a good game. So I installed it last night, and we'll be playing it from scratch this evening. I apologise for the yawning. That's not nice. All right. So what's this? What's all this about then? Hey, come here. It's so hard to be an overseer. The instability drive on Scout Echaskech's spaceship has failed catastrophically. It happens, man. They accuse Scout and Baxo of sabotage. It is noted that both parties have previously been partners in an unspecified commercial enterprise. Okay, well that doesn't give me any information. I can't really find Scout and Baxo anything on this testimony alone. There is no evidence to me that he actually was involved in the failure of the instability drive. So therefore I'm going to set him free. And I'm sorry, Scout Echaskech, my apologies, but you can't just accuse people without any evidence. All right. Well, that's that done. All right. I think that's my lot. Let's put myself back onto regular Apocalypse with a nice tear. There we go. Let's go. My hand motion is obviously clearing the screen of all tears that appear. And we'll call it a day. Thank you very much for watching. You've been watching 1,000 Hours in No Man's Sky. My name is Mark. I've been your pilot. And we will resume again tomorrow. Oh, I do all of that. Tail announcement. And what I haven't done is sent my frigates out. Let's do that. Let's quickly send the frigates out. We'll start with this combat patrol, which is 3 stars. So we want to give it 5 stars of power to complete. There we go. Ubik and Do Re Mi Fa Sol La Ti Do have a rating of 69. But with my capital ship and upgrades, it pushes it to 45, which is a 5-star rating. It's only going to cost 50 fuel. Let them at it. Off they go. Let's do the industrial expedition next. What was it? 2 stars? Yeah. So we will send X in search of space and Klaatu. There's 4 stars right off the bat. 50 tons of fuel. Off you go. I do like this view because you can see them zooming off into the distance. It's nice. 2 more. There's 2 balanced expeditions and a discovery mission. My choice discovery vessel has been Oumuamua. Named after our first understood interstellar object that entered our solar system. There have been many, but this is the first one we actually identified as coming from without outside of our solar system. And when I mean our solar system, we're not just talking about Pluto, we're talking about beyond the Oort cloud, beyond the heliopause and the helioshock, which defines actually our sphere of influence that our star has on the galaxy. all of that carries through space, and I can't remember what the range is. I think it's over. Is it? I want to say it's a light year, but that can't be true. Maybe it is. Our solar system is much bigger than just our planets. It's a vast ecosystem of gravity and rocks. But this, Oumuamua, for the first time we were able to identify a piece of rock coming from without of that sphere of influence. It had such a weird and eccentric orbit and behaviour. So yes, I'm very attracted on the scientific level to Oumuamua. That's why that ship's called Oumuamua. That has 58, which is 3 stars, and I want to give it a little bit of support from Airtight Garage, and that's 4 stars. Doesn't require any fuel. Off you go. That's the benefit of using support vessels. They can make their own fuel as they go along. This Ballot expedition is going to take forever because it's 4.6 thousand light years in length. But we will give it. Let's do those 2. Trick in the Town, The Trouble with Lichen. 5 stars. Off you go. And this little 1-star mission, our favourite support vessel, Newt, will get 3 stars and do it for no fuel. Brilliant. All done. Thank you, Navigator Odal Alsolo. Odalato. Yes. You are doing a great job. Yeah, that makes me happy. No problem, mate, no problem. Okay, and that's going to be our lot. I will save here and we'll stop the stream. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Mark, I've been your pilot, and we will continue our journey into the inky blackness of space in no man's sky tomorrow. Hope you have a great day. See you, Dom. Thanks for watching all the way through, and I'll talk to you later about April. Love you.